Today's video was inspired by this PC Gamer article that I saw about a Japanese indie game developer telling random people to stop asking for keys and offering exposure and just buy the damn game. As a developer, you might think, what's wrong with giving out free keys and getting exposure? Well, here's the issue with that. A lot of times there are developers, especially indie devs, who are not charging a lot of money for their games, but they're giving out a bunch of free copies to a bunch of streamers and influencers or whoever the hell. And what ends up happening is that you're giving out all these free copies and you're not making much return back. When you're making your own indie game, you do realize that you are putting money into resources, you're putting time into this project. You want to get compensated for the stuff that you put into the game. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of developers who do make games and they may never see a level of success that they feel like they deserve. But fundamentally, giving out free keys does not really help. Now, if you manage to find a streamer or a YouTuber or any kind of influencer with a very large following who can help propel your game into an audience that you would have never been able to get to on your own, that's perfectly fine. But if you're just giving out your keys to random ass, streamers who only average like 10 viewers per stream, you're basically doing a disservice to yourself. You need to be able to make sure that whoever you are giving your keys out to are going to be giving you exposure. Now, don't get me wrong, you might be doing like a contest like, oh, if you guys retweet and like this, we'll give out a free copy of the game to get some algorithm boost for yourself. That's fine too, but fundamentally it's better that you don't give out free keys left and right. Now, you will have some streamers or influencers or whatever who will see your game and be like, oh, can I get a free copy of your game? I'll stream it or whatever, or make a video about it, and hopefully that'll get you some exposure. And while that's kind of cool, it would be better if they just buy your game, because most indie devs, their games usually cost anywhere from $5 to $20, and you can spend $5 to $20 on a game. Most people are doing that. You're spending way more money on AAA games. So why would I be giving you a free game when you could just pay that $20 or less? Now, what I'm saying is not meant to discourage anybody. If you want to give out free keys to your game, you feel like it's going to be helpful for your growth, by all means, you can do whatever it is you please, because I'm not against it. But what I just want to say is that you put in time, you put in money into your project. Your game probably doesn't cost that much. Maybe it costs $20, maybe it costs $15, maybe it costs $10, and maybe some people cost $30 or more, who knows? But you put in the time, you put in the energy, you should be getting the return that you know you deserve. Don't be giving out free copies of your game, because a lot of these guys, they'll go and buy those big games, the $60 games, the $70 games, the $80 games. So why can't they spend $20 on your game? Why can't they spend $15 on your game? Don't give out free keys, because you deserve to get every bit of money you can from your game. The only time I will ever agree with giving out free copies of your game are only to influencers or streamers or anyone who has a large enough of an audience who can help you propel your game into a level that you could not reach normally by yourself. That's all I got for today's video. Until next time.